YouTube, what's happened?
Give me the dust of my father. Stand on the face of the ancients.
I was due to go get a car this morning, a van this morning, and now there's some issue with the mileage. I'm sure it's nothing, but it's put me off. So I made my mind up last night. I was going to go buy this van, and now I'm not going to buy this van. All the MOT history is saying it's in miles, but the guy's insisting it's in kilometres. Now, I know that is a thing, but it just put me off. It makes a big difference because he's saying that it's 130,000 miles, which is low mileage. But on the MOT sheet, it's saying like 220,000 miles, which is reasonable mileage. And the only reason I was willing to compromise on the other things that's wrong with it is because it was a low mileage engine. And if it's a low mileage engine, there's no point. So, as of right now, no van, no van. I hate buying vans. I hate buying cars. It's just a minefield. But I'm still on the hunt for a van, so I'll keep you updated. So this is day 2 of the master plan. I wish I had something good to report to you, but I've just been time wasted by a load of people with vans. So I was ready to buy a new van today. I'd got a plan. I was ready to go get it, and the guy's just turned a bit funny. I think he's getting annoyed with time wasters. I'm not a time waster. I was just asking a lot of questions because I want to make sure it's right before I go get it. And now he's not messaging me back anymore. He's not messaging me back anymore. So I've been ghosted by somebody that, well, I was going to buy a van off. I've messaged a few other people about vans. I saw another van today that was almost perfect. Like, it was a long wheelbase Sprinter in white, really good bodywork, like very good mileage. I spent ages trying to get hold of this guy urgently. I was going to go get it, going to drive to Birmingham to get it, and when I finally got hold of him, it sold. I think I'm a bit more good about that one actually. So the one that I was originally going to buy, that I talked about last night, the bodywork was shite, like literally. Like, couldn't, not bad as in rusty, as in it's had repairs and stuff, but also it's got a lot of scratches and stuff. Like, the original paint is done with, but the mileage is low. I've checked it out now, and it is in kilometres. So it's 230,000 kilometres, which is about 140,000 miles. 140,000 miles for a Sprinter is good. And also it was an extra long wheelbase, which is even better because I would have been able to like build like a tennis court inside it and all that kind of stuff, which is what I've always wanted to build inside a van because I love tennis and stuff. But yeah, I would have just painted that straight away, and then decided to build on that. But both of those vans seem to have fallen through now. Over the last 2 months, I have messaged a lot of people about vans. Probably time wasted a few people as well because I've changed my mind. And now this is probably karma coming back to get me for being a time waster. But I'm battling on. We're going to find a van. I've decided on it now. I have parted with the money in my head, which is a difficult thing to do being a Yorkshireman. Just got to find the right one. I've been looking at LT35s as well, which is essentially a Sprinter. So that might be an option. There are some cheaper crafters around as well, so that might be an option. But I kind of just want this model. If I can get this model of Sprinter, I'm mainly worried about my roof rack not fitting on another van. But Sprinter would be my first option, and then move on from there if not. I've looked at some Ivecos, but every time I tell somebody I want an IV code, they say transit. They talk about transit vans, and although I did look at a transit van as well. I can't bring myself to drive anything with the blue oval on it. So it's probably going to come back and bite me in the ass that. I bet I end up with a transit van after all this. Then you can all laugh at me. So anyway, back to eBay, back to Facebook Marketplace. Thank you to everybody that sent me links to vans. I really appreciate it. What I don't appreciate is, though, that when I was talking about repairing my van 2 months ago, all the comments were saying, buy a new van. It's not worth repairing. Just buy a new van. Don't be stupid. You're an idiot. Quite abusive, some of them. You need to do this, you need to do that, right? Then I made a video yesterday saying, right, I'm going to buy a new van now. I'm going to do what everybody said. I'm going to buy a new van. What are the comments? Don't be daft. Repair yours. Better the devil you know than the devil you don't. All that stuff. So I can't please anyone right now. So I'm just going to have to do what I want to do, regardless of whether you think it's good or you think it's bad. Just imagine being in a position, right, where whilst I am lucky to have a social media following, imagine being in a position where you literally get thousands and thousands of people telling you their opinion and telling you what they think you should do. It drives you crazy after a while. Like, it drives you doolally, which is a massive factor in why I haven't took any action and done anything in the last 2 months. Because I do one thing and somebody said, oh no, don't do that, and I go, oh right, yeah, maybe you've got a point, I should listen to you, actually, that's a good point. Then somebody else says, but actually, have you thought of this? And oh yeah, actually I didn't think of that, I should consider that. And then Bob says, why are you spending that much money on this van? Yeah, you've got a good point as well. So anyway, it goes on and on and on. So that's another reason why I've not taken any action. Today, I'm determined to find a van by the end of today. Whether that means buying a van by the end of today, I don't know. But I'm determined to have an option. I was hoping to at least have gone and looked at one today. But so far not. Thank you to everybody who bought coffee and merchandise last night. I really appreciate it. The link is in the description to where you can buy that kind of stuff. There's also a Patreon link as well. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. If you do, cool. Some people do, some people don't. What else? If you want to contact me, you can contact me on email as well. Links in the description as usual. There's lots of links in the description to things that might help. But hopefully I will have some update for you tomorrow. Let's see what happens. Love you all. Thank you very much for the response to last night's video. I'll see you soon. Bye, Felicia.